Hi there guys, this is Bunytou. I'm doing something new here. A developer wanted people to review his game, so why not? And this is a game for Android called Bunytou. I have to stress right off the bat, there is a problem with the name. It's not a problem of choice, it's a problem of translation. Bunytou does not make sense in English. Now, Google Translator is not a translator. Despite the name, it's a dictionary. You still need a person who knows English to tell you if it makes sense or not. I'm an English teacher, I can tell you it doesn't make sense. Especially in Portuguese, the name when I was downloaded was Órbita Filmagem, which literally means orbit filming. So yeah, don't trust Google Translator. That being said, that's just a name, so let's look at the game. A couple of bad things. One has nothing to do with the developer. This is not a BlueStacks game. I had to play on BlueStacks to get this footage, so I saw the problems that BlueStacks has with it. But again, this is not quite a problem with the developer. It's just something they might want to look into, because there are some people who play Android games on their computers, and you want as much of an audience as you can get. The biggest problem was the advertisements that you get just made it go haywire, and then you got some bugs because of it. Again, it's not a fault of the developer, but if they can get around it, they might get a better audience. Now let's talk about the game itself. The idea is very simple. You are a moon that shoots itself from its orbit on Earth to the orbit on another Earth. Aesthetically, it is a little monotonous because all the planets are Earth, but that has a lot of potential. If you want to say, for instance, oh, you unlock a new planet when you do 10 orbit jumps, that's fine. When you get 25, you get another. Or maybe you have to do a particular trick to get a new planet, or, and this is just a suggestion again, get a couple of planets in and then unlock some quirky planets by doing extra things. That's interesting. That would keep your audience more interested. If you have to do 100 orbits to get a new planet, but you already have a few, they might think, oh, this guy is actually putting a lot of effort and is still rewarding me for playing a lot. And they might play the game even more. The idea itself works fine. My biggest advice to anybody playing this is don't tap the phone. Hold it and then let go when you want the moon to go. It works way better. One thing I would suggest the developer to do is account for people doing a jump over a planet. I did that a couple of times, and you don't get any extra points for going past the planet. Aesthetically, the bubble around the planets is a little weird. It looks like a bubble, you see. And I know it has to be visually easy to see, but you can do that and not have it look like a bubble. Like, change its color, make it a dotted line, something. Because this is an abstract concept, you can't see an orbit. And that would fit a little better, in my opinion. Again, it's not really the game working, it's aesthetics. But aesthetics matter. Bottom line is, this is a very simple game, easy to have fun with if you like precision games. For people like me, it can be wonderful when it's working on your phone, and it can be goddamn frustrating when you are playing on BlueStacks. This is the biggest thing. Try to get rid of the ads that take the whole screen. One, because on BlueStacks it makes the game go haywire and causes the bugs. But two, and more importantly, they show up out of the blue. So it makes you go into an ad, go to the link, without you wanting it to. And that is horribly frustrating. You don't want your audience to get angry at you. I understand you have to make money, but maybe the screen could go black first for a second or two so you don't tap on the ads for no reason. Maybe you think it's a good thing that people went to the ads. It's not. People will get angry at you and will think this is not a good game, because not only you're taking them off the game because it stops everything, you are actually making them look at an entirely different website. This is unbelievably frustrating if you're trying to get into the game. Especially because it's a precision game. You have to be in it. That is my biggest problem with this game. That being said, it is quite fluid when it's not doing that. When you are having a game and you're not making a mistake every second like I was for a while. You can get really into it, you can really have fun, it is interesting and I would like to play it again. However, if I play, make a mistake, and then there is a big ad that just says, if you don't look at this, you don't play your game, people will say, yeah, so I won't play the game. It's a big deal. The ad in the bottom? No problem. Yeah, I just forget about it. I saw it, I noticed it, now I forget about it. The one taking the whole screen, it's way too distracting. I guess that you might not have a choice at all, but if you do, at least make it not show up out of the blue, you know? Make the screen go black first so we know there's an ad coming. At least then you're not forcing people to tap onto it. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like this review, share it. If you want your game review, just send me a link. The link for my Facebook page is down there. And I'm Bunytou, you're beautiful, I'll see you around.